Sarah Layton, and on this episode of Insects in the City, we're going to be exploring a question I've been asked many times before. When it comes to bed bugs, should I be concerned if my neighbor has them? When it comes to affordable housing, typically what we're talking about are high-rise apartment buildings and garden-style apartment complexes. And in both of these scenarios, we see that apartments share one or more walls with one another. And from what we know about bed bugs, we know that they've been seen to move between apartments. Research has actually shown that when we have a known infestation, the number of infestations surrounding that one infestation can be, on average, 25%, and has actually been shown to be as high as 82%. So what we're going to do now is head over to a hotel so that I can show you really how one infestation can easily turn into 6. So I'm here today in this hotel so that you can visualize what bedbug movement might look like in a multifamily high-rise apartment facility. So what we know is that bedbugs move not only from unit to unit when they share a common wall, but also will move right across the hall. So if we're talking about one unit right here, this is unit B, and unit B is our known infestation. Now when we implement surrounding unit protocols, we're talking about every unit that shares a common wall with unit B. So that is unit A next door, unit C to the other side. We're also talking about across the hall, if there's a resident across the hall. And we're talking about the unit below and the unit above, if these are available. So from one infestation, we might actually see 5 more auxiliary infestations. And so surrounding unit inspections are so important to find those low-level infestations that may be next to our known infestation. So when we talk about surrounding unit inspections, what exactly am I asking you to do? So these inspections can vary based on what works for you and your community and what you can actually fit into your bedbug management program. Surrounding unit inspections are helpful for finding those low-level infestations before they get out of hand. And they can entail anything from just spending a minute or two looking at the sheets and bedding and couches that are in somebody's unit, or they can be a little bit more extensive, such as removing bedding and sheets or removing any couch covers or cushions to look for bed bugs and evidence, or moving furniture. It's really whatever works best for you and your community. Now, in addition to basic visual inspections for your surrounding units, we also recommend the use of monitors. Now, a monitor that is freestanding, such as our volcano or active volcano with lure, is really easy to implement in a surrounding unit protocol because they don't require maintenance and they don't require moving any furniture around. You could have your own in-house workers doing your surrounding unit protocols and checking out your freestanding or standalone bedbug monitors. They put a couple in a unit. Whenever they do their inspections throughout the building, they just can look at it, pick it up. Ours has a clear bottom, and then they put them right back down. If they find something, you can report it. If you don't, then you're not calling your pest control company out to your building to do unnecessary work that yourself and your staff can be doing. Okay, let's recap what we learned today about surrounding unit inspections and why they're so important. We know that on average, 25% of surrounding units are infested when we find an initial infestation. We also know that early detection is critical in handling bedbug infestations. Not only are they easier to treat, but that equates to them being cheaper to treat, and there's less stress on not only the residents but also on the property managers when you get hold of infestations earlier. Visual inspections for surrounding units can entail anything from 5 to 10 minutes of just checking mattress seams and sheets or taking furniture apart, and we know that monitoring helps us to detect bugs in between inspections because sometimes we can't always find them in very low level infestations. Feel free to ask me any questions. Email me at sarah.layton@bedbugcentral.com, and be sure to follow me on social media, and we'll see you next time for the next episode of Insects in the City.